What's up, everybody? I haven't made a video in a little bit. This is a new project that I've been working on. I finally got that main bed finished right there. So I dry stacked all those rocks, which took a while. You kind of got to build it layer by layer. Like you build a layer and then you want to fill in inside, and that helps hold all the rocks together that you're building with. Like it would be really hard to build the whole thing full scale and then fill it after. You have to do it simultaneously. Build a layer, fill it up to that layer, and then that lets you put like bigger rocks to hang over into the bed and kind of lock everything together. But it turned out pretty slick. I really like it. So I knew as soon as I started building, I wanted to build this bed in front of it too, which is going to go maybe one more layer higher, so it'll be shorter than that main bed, and put some more agaves and cool stuff in here. It's better to see it in the works. You can see what I'm working with, all these different rocks. So it's kind of a mess, but I've always got projects in progress, so this is kind of what it looks like. But yeah, I filled this whole bed with some bags of topsoil, and then some crush and run gravel. Like you can see the gravel mix right here. So it's like gravel and limestone gravel, and then it's got just some clay soil that was like mixed into the hillside that they were digging out to make the gravel. You can see right here, dig it back a little bit, you can see. So that's that same mixed with some bagged topsoil, and then just topped with this gravel mulch on top. But going around, let's see, I'll give you a quick tour of what's in here. So that's an agave avatifolia frosty blue, and then that's a little yucca filamentosa. I think it's like a color guard, some kind of variegated form, but they stay pretty small. Pretty cool. There's an agave desert eye, variation desert eye. There's an Opuntia basilaris garnet glow. It's like a dwarf version of a basilaris, so it's like spineless for the most part. Maybe some glaucids, but turns like cool colors. Like I'll show you the other side. It's purple on the other side from the winter. Back there's an agave montana. It's I've killed quite a few of those. So this is like a high elevation form, supposedly from like 9,000 feet. So hopefully it'll take a little bit more of the cold, and in this bed, hopefully it'll handle the moisture. So I've got a few of those planted around the yard. That's Cylindropuntia snow leopard. That's just a little piece, but it'll get fairly big. Stays like lower growing, doesn't grow like an imbricata, but all the spine, it's like super spiny, and looks like it's just covered in white after it gets bigger. Let's see, let's go back this way. So next to that avatifolia, there's Opuntia baby Rita. So it's like a Santa Rita, has that purple coloration on it, but it's a dwarf version, so it stays pretty small. It's pretty cool. This one's a cool one. That's from Ethical Desert. It's a agave Chihuahuan ombre. That's what he coined the name for it, but it's a Neo-Mexicana crossed with a Havardiana. So we'll see what that does. And then I just put those 4 hens and chicks, pulled them out of another bed and planted them today. But that one in the middle, that's the bad boy. That's what I built this whole bed for. That's agave proto-americana gray gator. That will get 8 feet tall by 10 to 12 feet wide when it's fully grown. So if it makes it, that thing will fill this whole bed up, and hopefully it'll look really cool. So That's what they always say is plant for mature size, not the size that it is now. So I gave it a lot of room for it to grow, and if it basically takes up that whole bed and survives, then it's worth it. But let's see some more of this rock work. You can see it took me a while to patch all this together, and I think what I'm gonna do is in a lot of these little holes in there, I'm gonna tuck in some hens and chicks and stuff in there. And I might even try on the other side, which this is north facing, but the other side of it, south facing, I might try to put a agave Utah hensis in one of the holes and kind of really mimic the natural setting it would be in and see if it survives. But here's that the other side of it. So yeah, there's that Basilaris garnet glow. Sorry, the light can't really see, but it's really purple on this side. But yeah, I think this thing turned out pretty slick, and I'll give another update when I finish that bed in the front. Thanks for watching.